Hello bees, Mr. Kim here. I'm currently at Western Orangeview checking out the tiny houses right here. I came in and nobody was here, so I am literally just going around and checking out different equipment. I don't know if I'm supposed to touch stuff. Probably not. Looks a little dangerous. Feels like it might cut things. But I am here checking out the different equipment. Look at this one. Wow, looks pretty cool. Look at this one. Yeah, probably cut stuff, I'm sure. And then, yeah, let's take a look at this one here. Yeah, look at that. If you take a look, there's some lining. I have no idea what that lining is for. I'm assuming it has to do with like electrical stuff, maybe water. I'd imagine. It's the shower place. Yeah, and there's the ceiling over here, and then this is what the inside looks like. I don't know if I'm allowed to go inside, but here, I'll go inside. If I hurt myself, everyone, then please remember me. There's some thermal and sound control, so I'm assuming it goes between the wall and it goes in here, maybe, to soundproof stuff. And I guess this is where the window goes, right here. Okay, all right. And I'd imagine this is where the closet is. And then I wonder where the kitchen would go. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. As you guys can see on the outside, this is on a wheel. It is a trailer. And this is where maybe they put the water, I'm assuming, because the red and blue might be cold water. Red is the hot water. And then there's more stuff over here. Okay. All right, so you might be wondering, Mr. Kim, why are we taking a look at these tiny houses? One of the problems that we are facing in America, and one of the problems that you may face as you grow up, is something called the housing crisis, which is that the housing prices lately has skyrocketed and it has become more and more unaffordable for people to have a home where they can stay. In our past generations, our parents' generation, and maybe our parents' generation, and the generation before that, were able to purchase homes. They were able to buy them a lot more cheaply. And so we might not have the same opportunities that they may have because the housing prices are so expensive. We have different solutions that people are coming out with, such as these tiny houses. And so that's what we're going to be studying. Perhaps we might be going into why these houses are necessary because of the percentage increase of how much more expensive these houses became, like physical houses became to purchase, but also be able to analyze just the size of these things, right? If you take a look at these, somebody had to have a blueprint. Before they built it, they had to figure out what are the dimensions, how tall, how wide, how long should it be, and somebody had to design it on a piece of paper that's a lot smaller than this, and then scale it up. When you get something from a smaller model, you can also build it on Minecraft if you like. What you can do is you can use the scale factor, then to multiply it and make it into something actually big like this. And so that's where the scale factor for math can come in for you guys. And also there's different angles, right? Perhaps using trig as well. I'm sure there's some triangles that we might be able to analyze to see how these houses are built as well. Also, there is a trade school for this. Super interesting to be able to create affordable housing for others, to be able to do good and make a living as well. So if you're interested in making tiny houses, that could be your career in the future, something to consider. I hope you look forward to them as well, and hopefully we also can come to do a field trip here, okay? All right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.